as good as it gets in National League Speedway. It is a big welcome to the Andrew Uni Stadium for tonight's National League encounter between the Isle of Wight Wightlink Warriors and the Mildenhall KJM Matchett Fen Tigers. The Fen Tigers have put a fantastic team together this year, full of youngsters, full of tearaways. Can the Warriors hold them at bay? We'll find out shortly, but before we do, let's go pit side and join Andy Hay for a couple of interviews.
Shaun Tedham, welcome to the island and welcome back to Speedway.
Yeah, don't know what to say, I'm just made up to be here.
Obviously got the call from the promotion and Jackie, the management. What was it like when you got that call? Because you hadn't started the season off with the team, have you?
Yeah, I was blown away really. It's always been a club that I've always enjoyed coming here, should I say, and I've always wanted secretly to have a ride for the Isle of Wight with me liking the track and so on. So yeah, it was music to my ears, should I say.
Right, so just for those Warrior fans that are watching this, a little bit of background then. Last year you were with Stoke and that season didn't quite go the way you wanted it to, did it? Especially towards the end of the season, which is, well, it's our game because you've come in on a low average, you see. So you're looking to crack on now and move up the team.
Yeah, but I'm not a young chicken, I'm 37, I've got family and kids, and if things just aren't quite ticking right at home, then you can't come and do well in a sport like this. It's a tough game, and just everything just seems to be balanced out now, and I just want to put that behind me basically, and like you say, it was a steal for the Isle of Wight getting me on a 3.7 or 3.8 average, I think.
3.08.
3.08, well that's even better. So yeah, I'm hoping I can put a couple of points on that and do my part to put them into winning ways.
Well, the one thing about the Warriors here is that the fans really get behind the team, want them to do well, so that will help you out there.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. I just can't wait to get on the bike and make it happen. Basically, that's the next bit, isn't it?
When it comes to your kit, were you prepared over the winter to start the season, or has it been like a mad rush to get ready?
Well, it's been a mad rush to get ready. Obviously, with me not having any phone calls with a team place, I didn't just go out stupidly spending thousands of pounds getting all new equipment, suit, everything else. So yeah, the last 5 days has been manic really.
So the last 5 days you've gone out and spent thousands and thousands of pounds.
Yeah, I've had to hide the bank statements so the missus doesn't get her hands on them anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to still be in my old suit for these first couple of meetings, as they're not made overnight. But as soon as now I've got this team place, it's relit me fire for Speedway, and I'm going to be getting a new suit, new covers and everything else that goes with it, and hopefully maybe even some sponsors on the island.
There we go. Well, the island-based sponsors, they really do support the Warriors both on track and off as well. So for those sponsors out there and supporters, he's come in to join us. He's come here to make a difference to the team. So if you have got some support there, do come and see him in the pits as well before the meetings. Shaun, have a great debut tonight. We are based on Ben 2 up there, recording all the actions. So if you get that heat win and your first race, come round and give us a wave, won't you?
A one-wheel wave, I'll give you.
A one-wheel wave, yeah. Just make sure that you put it back on 2 wheels and not elsewhere. Have a great night. Stay safe, ride fast, and it's great to have you on the island.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Phil Kirk then, before the meeting tonight, great side you've assembled, the Fen Tigers this year. We know you haven't been on track much, but got to be happy with those kids that you got on your side today.
Very pleased with the side we've got together, yes. Kevin and James put a brilliant team together, full of potential, full of guys who are going to look to push their averages forward. But as you say, we haven't been on track yet, so nothing's known yet about the boys, and we'll learn a lot about them tonight, tomorrow at Plymouth, and Sunday against Kent.
And what a number one to have in your team as well, especially around here. Daddy has flies, isn't he?
Yeah, it's his favourite track, and I haven't seen Danny ride here, but I know he was down here with Bellevue the other week, and one of our lads was mechanicking for him, and he said he was sensational, and yeah, very, very impressive. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, however, the portal, when we're on the island, we are a little bit biased to the Warriors, so we know that they can be stopped from our point of view. So a difficult week for the Warriors last week. We've covered that, so they really are out for righting some wrongs.
Well, no, we've never had easy meetings here. You know, the Warriors turned us over last year, but I think we're a different side this year, and yeah, we're quietly confident that we can come here and come away with a win tonight.
And what about your captain, Jordan Jenkins, as well? He seems to have started the season on fire.
Yeah, Jordan had a fantastic year last year, and he's done well at the start of the season this year. He's guested for Birmingham at Stoke and gone very well. And yeah, we've got some exciting youngsters with Drew Kemp as well, 15-year-old, and Matty Marson, Sam Bebee on the comeback trail. Yeah, it's a very exciting lineup.
Just want to ask you there, you got 3 riders on a 3-point average.
Yes.
What was your thinking of which rider to put in the main body of the team? Because I guess between those 3, you've got the pick of which one to put up there.
Well, yeah, we had to declare who was riding at 2 and obviously who the 2 reserves were. And Matt hasn't seen none of the British tracks, so we looked to start him at reserve. And obviously Drew is our potential wild card at reserve, so it'd been foolish not to start him at 7 with the potential of getting 7 rides a meeting when we need to.
But that's not to say Sam can't produce at number 2 either, because he's a rising star in the sport as well.
Not at all, no. Sam's bagged potential, but you know, we must remember Sam's come back from a horrific injury, and we want to give him plenty of time to ease himself in. And if when the averages change, Sam goes to reserve, so be it. But we've got loads of faith in Sam. We just want to ease him into the team slowly.
I want to ask you, you've been around Speedway for a long time as well. Warriors, of course, been back now for 3 years. To have the Warriors, or to have the island back into Speedway, is a good thing for the sport, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. You know, we love coming down here, and it was a shame when they were out of sport for a couple of years. It's one of the most friendly tracks we visit. It's a lovely island to be on, and we love to come down here. So yeah, it's really good news that they're back and hopefully thriving now.
Good stuff. Well, thanks ever so much for your time. Have a good meeting tonight. Let's hope all the riders stay safe and put on some good entertainment for the fans out there.
I'm sure they will. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thanks go to Andy Haig. They're talking with, of course, Phil Kirk, the manager and team manager of the Mildenhall Fen Tigers, and our own new signing Shaun Tedham, who comes into the side down at reserve to try and bolster that lower order. So the riders preparing to come out for the parade. We will, of course, go down for the official introductions before we bring you all the action here today. I can tell you the referee today, Christina Turnbull, comes from Berkshire. She'll be the lady with her finger on the button, vastly experienced Speedway referee. So the 2 teams coming out on parade for the introductions. So let's hand you down.
Right, and it's 1 and 3 for the Mildenhall Fen Tigers in heat number 1. 1 and 3 for the visitors in heat number 1. Let's go on track and meet these guys individually and as a team. And first of all, we'll go to our visitors from Mildenhall, and I'd like you to give a very, very warm Isle of Wight welcome to the number 7 rider. He rode here last year for the Lions. It's Matt Marson. At number 6, he's one of the up-and-coming talents in National League Speedway, and at 15 years of old, he's got a huge future. It's Drew Kemp. At number 5, he's been here already this year, and he rides this track particularly well. It's Ayres. Number 4 is a man who's moved back to the East Anglia area from Buxton last year. He does well on this track as well. It's Kinsley. Number 3 for the Fen Tigers, he's the youngest skipper in the National League, and he's got a lot of potential, Jordan Jenkins. At number 2, great to see him back in the saddle after some injury problems over the last couple of years. A warm welcome to Sam Bebee. Last but by no means least, a very popular man here on the island. He's one of the pair that were the Speedway Widows winners last year, if you remember. It's great effort from Josh Bailey. Now over to the Warriors, and are we going to raise the roof for the Warriors? Yes, we are. First of all, welcome back. He's unwell last week, but he's in fine fettle tonight. Adam Portwood. And a special welcome for our new signing, Shaun Tedham. Our skipper at number 5, it's Ben Hopwood. man who's trying all the time to improve on this track is Danno Verge. At number 3, he's in great form around this track, and his partner and his little baby are here today, aren't they? Give a welcome please to Scott Campos. At number 2, one of your favourites is Where's the Warrior, Chris Widman. And off they go into the sunset with our guest at number 1, Mark Baseby. Mildenhall, here's Gosford takes 1 and 3 in heat number 1.
With the most points at the end of the day will be victorious. So here we go then, the riders coming to the line for the opening heat. It is Mark Baseby in the red helmet. Rode for Eastbourne here last week, done very nicely as well, other than a fall up on turn 4. Looked in pretty sparkling form. Another former warrior, of course. Next to him on gate number 3 in the white helmet, Josh Bailey. Another one who knows the fast way around this circuit. The Warriors went to Eastbourne, found himself up in the Fens. We know what he can do. Chris Widman then on gate number 3, been struggling for points lately. He'll go off the second gate position there in the blue helmet. Sam Bebee making his comeback in the yellow helmet. He is off the inside. Going to be interesting to see how he bounces back. Really was a horrible injury. He picked up multiple breaks in his bone structure, but he's here today. He's a tough old kid. So here we go. Then starting marshal Chris Cass calling him into line. It's a lovely sunny evening here on the island. Portal, the match sponsors here today. Away they go, charge for the first turn. It's a close one, but it is Baseby on the outside. Bailey moving him over there, so Bailey is who goes in front. Bebee's there in third place. Widman is at the back, but it's Baseby chasing hard in second place. Josh Bailey down that first and second turn there. Baseby in second place, really pushing hard. At the moment still Sam Bebee, so good start here for the Fen Tigers. Their own track could fit on the centre of this one. It is so tiny up there at West Road. It's a very fast circuit as well. So rain in East Anglia. Haven't had a home match as such. And here is Josh Bailey. Looks like he hasn't been off the machine, doesn't it? He's out in front. It's getting very, very close. Go down in the back straight into the bottom turn. Baseby tries to dive up the inside. Bailey comes back round him. It's going to be a race for the line, but it's going to be the Fen Tigers, number 1, who wins that heat. 3 points to him. 2 to Baseby. 1 point there goes to Sam Bebee. It's 2 to the Warriors. It's 4 to the Fen Tigers. Probably not the home side would have wanted, but certainly Phil Kirk and the bunch form up there in Suffolk to be very happy with the way that one went. Winning time there, 71.9 seconds. Not bad either.
Josh Bailey. Josh's winning time, 71.9.
Visitors in front by 2 points after the opening heat already.
And third.
Visitors set out their stall. The home side know what they've got to do. So here we go then, riders coming onto the line for heat number 2. Shaun Tedham in red, Adam Portwood in blue, Drew Kemp is in white, Matt Marsden is the rider in yellow. Starting marshal waiting patiently for them to stop digging around, come to the line to race. This could be an interesting one. Portwood struggling for points so far this year. Burst onto the scene last year. Shaun Tedham making his debut. He goes off the inside gate there. Drew Kemp in the white helmet. Saw him at the end of last season. He's 15 years of age. Certainly one with a bright future. Here we go. And away they go. Portwood's made a good start. Let's go into the first turn. Oh, look, Kemp just dives through on the inside there. Kemp is over the lead. Second place it is Portwood. absolutely flying. Comes round this first and second turn. Not surprising so many people wanting to see his signature as well on a contract. We know Eastbourne was one of those clubs who rode for the Eagles at the end of last season. He's out in front here looking very, very comfortable. Still in second place is Portwood. Third place then is Marson, but Drew Kemp has gone pillar to post here. He's won it comfortable. Absolute fly. Even eased off as he went over the line there. Wait and see what his time was, but it's 3 to Kemp, 2 to Portwood, 1 to Marson, 4 to the Warriors, 8 to the Fen Tigers after 2 heats, 71 seconds faster than his number 1 in the opening heat. Well, what a start that was for the youngster.
Number 2 was a win for the rider in white Fen Tigers, Drew Kemp. Drew's winning
already the visitors have set their stall out, and the Warriors were hoping to get something out of this one. They know they are going to have to work very, very hard. We're getting ready for heat number 3 with Scott Campos riding in red, Danno Verge in blue, Jordan Jenkins in white, and Ryan Kinsley in yellow. Well, Campos has been hitting 7s and 8s per meeting. Might need a little bit more than that tonight. Danno Verge struggled against the Eagles, where the Warriors go on Saturday, incidentally, to Arlington for Shield points. Ryan Kinsley, another one, go for Kinsley. The Young Stars lineup comes in at the number 4 race jacket. The Fen Tigers certainly have built a very good side up here, using the averages, using youngsters. It's a really young side other than Danny Ayres. Sorry, Danny, if you're watching this. So here we go then, heat number 3. Away they go. Chance for the first turn. Kinsley's made a good start there in the yellow helmet. Just trying to find a way around the outside, but it is Ryan Kinsley leading the way there. Jenkins in third place. Verge is at the back. Campos going up the bank in rounds, turns 3 and 4, and he comes out in front there. That's a super ride by the Warriors man there. Getting very close. Almost running to the back of Kinsley's own teammate there. Had to really back off going into the corner. There is Campos out in front. Daylight in front of him. He's looking good. He's looking fast. He's looking pretty slick as well. And he's looking for 3 points. Jenkins in third place. At the back, Danno Verge. Verge trying to find a way through on the inside of Jenkins, but he's not really making too much ground there. Let's go round the first and second turn. Well spread out. Campos in front. Second place Kinsley, third place Jenkins. So the Fen Tigers run of race winners is going to come to an end here, because Scott Campos has got the victory there for the Warriors. 72.4 his winning time, so nowhere near as fast as Drew Kemp. Shows you how good the youngster was in the last one there. But nevertheless, he gets the 3 points. Time doesn't really matter. 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Fen Tigers, 7-11 the scores after 3 heats.
Because
Scott Campos
deserves a
coming
big
round
ovation for that particular heat. The winner is the rider in red for the Warriors, Scott Campos. Scott's winning time.
Fans there would have enjoyed that one. I could imagine Scott would have enjoyed it as well.
So there goes the siren, and
so the riders come to the line for heat number 4. Ben Hopwood in red, Adam Portwood is his partner in blue. In white, Danny Ayres. and his partner in yellow, Matt Marson. Marson picked up a point first time out. Portwood picked up 2. Hopwood and Ayres making their first appearance on the track here tonight. Ayres seems to have been around a long time. First on the scene with the Kent Kings. Rode for the Glasgow Tigers up in Scotland and doubled up with the Kings. So that was racing on a Sunday in Scotland and Monday in Kent. This year riding for the Fen Tigers. Loves winning races, very much a showman. Trying to lower his colours on the outside there in the red helmet, Ben Hopwood. So here we go then. Riders are ready to go. And away they go. The charge for the first turn. Hopwood has made a super start there. It is Hopwood in front, Ayres in second place, Marson in third place to go down the back straight into the bottom turn. Ben Hopwood leading the way from Danny Ayres in second place. Round the first and second turn. Super start there from Hopwood. And he's looking extremely fast here. Ayres still chasing hard after him. But Hopwood looks like he's got the measure of him this time. Round the bottom turn. Ayres won't give up the chase. We've seen this before. He really will dive from him. He's looking for a gap on the inside there. He picked up some drive there. Looks for the gap on the inside, but still Hopwood closes the door. They go into the bottom turn. Ayres will go up the banking and try and cut back here. But Hopwood is keeping him on. He's keeping it straight. And he is going to take the victory, surely. Ayres is still busting a cut there in second place. But it is Hopwood out in front. The bottom turn, Ben Hopwood, very popular Mancunian here at the island. He has won that one in super style. 3 points to him, 2 points goes to Ayres, and 1 point there goes to Marson. So it is another shared heat, 3 apiece. But the Warriors beginning to get some race winners on the board. Shaking hands there from Ayres as the ultimate showman. Means the scores are now 10 to the Warriors and 14 to the Fen Tigers. 70.4 time for Ben Hopwood. Really had to work very hard for that victory there. Certainly one the home fans would have appreciated.
Second place in white for the
just
Fen
loves
Tigers.
the Isle of Wight.
Third yellow black Matt Marson.
Ridden for various
3 points
clubs.
to each team. It's 10 to the Warriors.
Very popular down here on the south coast.
Now we're going to have a
So here we go then, the track has been graded, the riders are out on the circuit for the 5th heat. And in red we've got Scott Campos. He was a winner first time out for the Warriors. He's got tough opposition here because Josh Bailey is in white. He was a winner for the Fen Tigers in the opening race. Interesting one there. In the yellow helmet, Bebee picked up a point in his opening ride. Danno Verge failed to score in his opening one. Yeah, so a lot of pressure on Campos here to get the victory in this one. And maybe Verge could pick up the third place point because the Warriors certainly need a heat advantage here to get themselves back into contention. So here we go, starting Marshall walks away, the green light is on, and away they go. Oh, look at his hair, it is Bailey on the outside, Campos on the inside, Verge gets slightly squeezed down there, but it is Josh Bailey who just flies around the outside. Into the bottom turn, it's Bailey in front, Campos in second place. Got some work to do here. Verge is in third place and Bebee at the back. Josh Bailey leading the way here for the once again he just flew round the outside there. Second place it is still Campos, third place Verge, who looks better this time, and Bebee tailed off at the back. Bailey has got a sizable lead up front and he's looking for his second race win. Goes into the bottom turn. The out in front, looking comfortable. Still a youngster, another one. No doubt about that. Goes into the bottom turn here. He said he stalled out early on in heat 1. He's still got it out there, looking very, very full in heat number 5, because Josh Bailey has won that one. Second place Scott Campos, third place Danno Verge. That is another shared heat, the third in a row. Still 4 points between the sides. Now the Fen Tigers do have 13 points. Or rather, the Fen Tigers have 17 points and the Warriors do have 13 points. And those 4 points separating the sides come from those first 2 heats.
Well,
so Josh Bailey will return to the hits, victorious for the second time. 71.3 his winning time. So we move on then to heat number 6. Mark Baseby, the rider in the red helmet, second place for him in heat number 1. Chris Widman is in the blue helmet. He failed to score in his opening ride. Danny Ayres in white, beaten last time out by Ben Hopwood. You know what he can do. And Drew Kemp so far holds the fastest time of the night from heat number 2. I'll tell you who's the fastest time. It doesn't, of course. Danny Ayres holds the fastest time. In fact, Ben Hopwood holds the fastest time. So, Ben Hopwood, of course, beat Danny Ayres back there in 70.4 seconds. That is the fastest time of the night. In the way, Drew Kemp certainly won heat number 2 in style. So, here we go then. Riders at the line for heat number 6. 13-17 the scores in favour of the visitors. Away they go, charge for the first go race. He's missed the start here. But here's down the back straight here. The visitors on a 5-1. Work for the Warriors here. Kemp is in front. Here's tucked in behind him there. To go down the home straight into turns 1 and 2. Getting into the picture here, trying to mix it, and Ayres is doing a good shepherding job on the youngster here. Baseby still chasing hard in third place, and Widman really tailed off at the back here. Baseby finds way to the inside of Danny Ayres, getting close to get down there. Now, can he find room here? Going up the bank, it's gone awfully wide, and he tries to cut back up on the inside this time. Kemp meanwhile out in front. This is the Baseby stop. Well, it was a brave effort. White has given up the ghost there, and surely the Fen Tigers are going to go untroubled now. Drew Kemp it is. Goes over the line for his second race win. What a super ride for the youngster there. Second place goes to Danny Ayres, and third place goes to Chris Widman. 1 to the Warriors, 5 to the Fen Tigers, and that means the scores are now 14 to the Isle of Wight and 22
So heat 6
to Mildenhall.
Got the way of the Warriors, I'm afraid, because the win goes to the rider in yellow black for Mildenhall.
Away there, didn't they? Straight from the start.
70.9.
So full credit to Drew Kemp, 70.9, second fastest time of the night for the youngster. So we move on then to heat number 7, and it is Ben Hopwood in red, Shaun Tedham in blue, Jordan Jenkins in white, Ryan Kinsley in yellow. Hopwood was a winner in his first race. He beat Danny Ayres. Jordan Jenkins picked up 1 point, Ryan Kinsley 2, Shaun Tedham failed to score in his opening one. So here we go, the starting marshal calling them to the line to get this one underway. Well, 8-point lead for the Fen Tigers. Looking pretty good for them at the moment, isn't it? The men from Suffolk. Well, had to bit second best to his form in the cup final last year. Of course, the Belgian Colts. But what can they do in this one here? Where they go? And it's Kinsley's made a good start there. So is Hopwood on the inside. Hopwood takes out second rate Jenkins. In third place at the back there, Shaun Tedham. But it's Ben Hopwood continuing where he left off in his first ride. Hopwood in front, second place Kinsley. Here comes Jenkins up the inside. If he does, it's a little bit rough going into the corner there on him. They take up the challenge here, but he's going to have to do something very special to catch Hopwood, who looks like he's on fire tonight. Around this first and second turn. We know he's got, perhaps gone a little bit further in the sport given the chances that he's had. He rides because he enjoys it and he's enjoying this one. Hopwood in front, there is Jenkins in second place. Still Kinsley in third place, and we're looking at a shared heat here. Still going to be 8 points between the sides, that's for sure. There to go over the line, win for Ben Hopwood. Second place goes to the rider in white, Jordan Jenkins. Third place there goes to Ryan Kinsley. 17.25 is the scores on the doors. So Hopwood makes it 2 out of 2. Fen Tigers back in the minor positions and not getting any last places. That is important.
Well, here we go with the results on numbers.
A little bit of tractor work being done here as we look around, and great to see with all the banners on the air fences here. Advertisers, they do a fantastic job. Keeping the name of the Isle of Wight Speedway, the Wightlink Warriors.
So
Wightlink
are ready because there's a
ferry
change
company who bring people over from the mainland.
Number 8.
A training school, my first kid Sydenham, who have been sponsors here at the island for many years. So the track having been graded, we're getting ready for heat number 8. We approach the halfway stage of this meeting. Chris Widman in red, Adam Portwood is his partner in blue, Sam Bebee in white, and a switch in yellow. Kirk making the most of the form of Drew Kemp. Reserve switch replacing Matt Marson is Drew Kemp. So Kemp 2 wins out of 2. And his chances of making it 3 out of 3. Widman so far just 1 point. Adam Portwood just 2 points. Sam Bebee, of course, picked up 1 point. He came down in his last ride. Kemp, of course, can have 7 rides should they wish to do so. Here we go. And away they go. Oh, look at this here. It is Widman who's made a good start. Widman in front. And look at it there coming through on the inside. It is the tearaway. It is Drew Kemp. Widman, though, not having none of it. He comes back round the outside on the bank in there. Kemp in second place. Widman is leading the way. Well, now listen to this youngster in straight up. Widman is looking good here. Kemp, though, is right up his exhaust pipe. Looking for a way through on the inside. Round that top turn. But Widman riding in the dirt line out wide. Kemp keeping him. Holly's there, really pushing him hard. Widman has gone awfully wide here. Kemp is pushing the gap on the inside there. Side by side as to go into the bottom turn. Super race. And look at this here. Can Widman hang on? He's come back past Kemp Super Speedway. Kemp again trying that one up the inside here. Widman right there with him, shoulder to shoulder, but the youngster's gone through. Kemp has gone through on the last bend when it counts over the line. What a super speedway race that was. It doesn't matter what you are watching, what league you are watching, what country you are watching in, you won't see better than that. Super speedway. A win for Drew Kemp. He's third on the bounce, but boy oh boy did he have to work for it. Second place goes to Chris Widman and third place to Sam Bebee. It is another heat advantage to the visitors by 2 points to 4, and that means the scores are now 19 to the Island of the Warriors,
just on the line,
and 29 to the Fen Tigers. What a wonderful race on Speedway that was.
71.6.
Wait a long time to see another one like that. Let's come down here every week.
Chris, remember what race you had there? Shame we got you there, but what a race!
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, at least I'm getting back into it now, back on the pace, and all the problems seem to be sorted. So looking forward to cracking on now with the season.
All right, keep it going, Chris.
Cheers, thank you.
Marson, the boys are down at the moment, but the Mildenhall Fen's pretty good considering they're a tough team, aren't they?
Yeah, they are a tough team, and they've got Kemp at reserve, and they can put him in any number of times, and it's hard when you've got such an excellent reserve like that. But the guys are working together. I think there's good team spirit, and I think we're unlucky to be down where the points we are. But you know, it is what it is.
Certainly the Warriors are battling on that track, aren't they? They're not giving up.
No, and I'm slightly biased with Chris's ride, because normally, or sometimes when he's passed by somebody, he'll just back off the pace, but he came back at Kemp, overtook him again when Kemp came past him. It showed real fighting spirit, and I think that's prevalent throughout the rest of the team. They are fighting like mad.
It's good. It's good signs for him.
Yeah.
So that they can put some points back.
Yeah. That's it is what it is, though.
3/4 of the track was slick. So that last quarter bit when I was at, the third quarter.
Wight, place of pace. So we move on then to heat number 9. Scott Campos rides in red, Danno Verge in blue. Danny Ayres is in white, and Phil Kirk makes the switch. Not giving Drew 2 in a row. He's replacing him with Matt Marson. So Marson comes out for his ride in this one. Visitors 10 points to the good. Starting Marshall, he wants them into place here to get this one underway. It's been a good meeting so far. Into the second half of it, and the Warriors get themselves back in here. The moment it's looking tough. Ring lights on and away they go. Oh, and it's Campos and Verge in motor for a better start here for the Warriors. This is what they needed. Campos in front, Verge in second place. Danny Ayres in third place. He's got some work to do here. Marson is at the back. Ayres goes up the banking. He goes round the outside of Danno Verge into second place. Now he sets his sight on Scott Campos. Campos is in front. Second place Danny Ayres. Third place there Danno Verge. And now Ayres looking for a gap up on the inside. Can he find the dirt line here? Campos comes back past him. And once again we are getting some top draw racing. Ayres holding tight here and he goes through on the inside. From last to first in a couple of laps, Danny Ayres for the Mildenhall Fen Tigers. Well, this man really is a showman, he's an entertainer, and above all of that, he is an out-and-out racer. Ayres in front, second place Campos, third place Danno Verge, but Danny Ayres is going to enjoy this one. We will get a punch in the air, I am sure. We will get the salutes. We will get the full razzmatazz from Danny Ayres after a tremendous victory there in heat number 9. First of all, the signal, the shake of the hands. Terrific showman is the winner. Second place Campos, third place Danno Verge. 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Fen Tigers. Still 10 points between the sides, as the Isle of Wight have 22. and Mildenhall have 32. Is he going to come round? No, he's not, but that is very rare.
Number 9.
Normally when he's at Brendan, he's going. He comes round and lets you know. So here we go then, on with heat number 10. We've got Mark Baseby in red, Chris Widman in blue, Jordan Jenkins in white, Ryan Kinsley is the rider in yellow. That's how they line up then for heat number 10. 10 of 15 visitors, 10 points to the good. Mark Baseby struggled for points so far, got 2 in his first one. Mike gave up the ghost after a tremendous effort in heat number 6. Chris Widman so far, he has got 3 points. He's involved in the best race of the night back there in heat number 8 with Drew Kemp. Jordan Jenkins is in the white helmet so far. Prepaid 4 for Jordan. Ryan Kinsley is the rider in yellow. Prepaid 4 for him as well. Whatever the final outcome of this scoreline tonight, the Warriors have certainly played their part, but the Fen Tigers with that 10-point cushion looking comfortable at the moment. So here we go. Oh, Baseby's got a flyer there off of gate number 3. Baseby is it goes in front. Jenkins in second lane. Jenkins trying to get up the inside of Baseby. They touch arms as they go down the back straight. They go into the bottom turn. Jenkins on the inside. Baseby round the outside. What a ride from Baseby, and where did he get that speed from? Mark Baseby in front. Second place Jordan Jenkins. Third place Ryan Kinsley. Jenkins hasn't given up the chase yet. He's coming back at Baseby, but Baseby really getting down on that machine there. Comes off that turn and he picks up an amazing bunch of throttle speed and he just pulls away down the bottom turn. Baseby it is then from Maidstone in Kent, leading the way. Brother Aaron used to ride as well. Around the bottom turn, it's Mark Baseby, also a grass tractor, long tractor as well. He's going to win this one. Locks up slightly as he comes off the line, but it doesn't matter. He goes over the line for 3. 2 points there to Jenkins, 1 to Kinsley, 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Fen Tigers, 25-35 the scores. And another super race on Speedway here on the island. That is what it is all about. Still that 10-point gap, the Fen Tigers very much in control. The destination of the points.
70.
So 70.8 winning time for Mark Baseby, not quite the fastest one of the evening. As we move on to heat number 11, Ben Hopwood is in the red. 2 wins out of 2 for him. Shaun Tedham is in blue, struggled for points, hasn't picked up any. In white, Josh Bailey, 2 wins out of 2. And a change in yellow, replacing Sam Bebee, you guessed it, it is a dramatic Drew Kemp. Kemp comes in for his 4th race, and so far he's won the previous 3. So we've got 3 unbeaten riders on the circuit here in this one. Shaun Tedham, the odd one out, he hasn't picked up a point. So here we go then, Scarlett Marshall calling them into line to get this one underway. Well, it's a tough one for the Warriors, I'm sure. Most they're likely to get out of it would be a 3-3 if Hopwood can make the start here, but Bailey has looked invincible and Drew Kemp has also looked invincible, and they are either side of him, so Hopwood is the meat in the sandwich. And now we're ready to go. And away they go. Oh, look at this here, Kemp has made a flyer and Bailey has gone with him. Excellent epic run. Down the back straight there, Kemp leading the way, Bailey in second. second place. Hopwood with some work to do here. Goes up the banking on the bottom turn. He's attacking. Bailey on the outside here, but Bailey's got some speed under that saddle of his. He doesn't care about names. He doesn't care about numbers 1 and 3 and 5. He just wants to win races, and he's doing this one for the 4th time here tonight. Around that first and second it is Bailey, and the Fen Tigers are disappearing over the Solent. Round the bottom turn, down the back straight. Drew Kemp, 15 years of age. That is the bit you got to remember. He is one for the future. No doubt he won't be at reserve very long. As he goes round the bottom turn and heads for the checkered flag. Drew Kemp makes it 4 out of 4. Josh Bailey still unbeaten by a home rider as well. He got second place there. Third place Ben Hopwood, whose unbeaten record was well and truly smashed to pieces in that one. At the back, Shaun Tedham. It's 1 to the Warriors. It is 5 to the Fen Tigers. Only their second 5-1 of the evening. But they now lead by 26 points to 40. And 69.8 is the fastest time of the night there for Drew Kemp. So heat number 12 here, 46 is the target for the Fen Tigers to get the victory. They've already got 40, they've got 4 races to go. Here we go then, waiting patiently. Scott Campos in red, his partner in blue is Adam Portwood. Jordan Jenkins is in the white helmet, and Drew Kemp is out again in yellow. Well, no left up for the home side, is there? The Tigers can seal it all here. Away they go. The chance for the first turn. And here we go round the first and second turn. Kemp comes through on the inside. Kemp takes over the lead. Second place coming through in white is Jordan Jenkins. Campos is at the back. Portwood in third place. And the Fen Tigers are just ripping at the shreds. Looking for his 5th race win of the night, and this will be some debut for the Fen Tigers in this year. Good at various other clubs as well. He is absolutely flying here, ripping them to shreds. Second place, Jordan Jenkins with his teammate. Following home here, points will be in the bag, although I think they will have probably killed early in this one. This will make sure. So there is Drew Kemp out in front. 5 races, 5 wins. He's 15 years of age. That could be his granddad. Wow. His own dad could be mighty proud of him, because that has been a blistering performance from the youngster. Kemp the winner. Second place Jenkins, he's still a youngster as well. Third place Scott Campos. At the back Adam Portwood. It's 1 to the Warriors. It's 5 to the Fen Tigers. And how about this for a scoreline? It is 27 to 45.
Again for the rider in yellow for Mildenhall, Drew Kemp.
Terrific performance there for the visitors. As we wait for the riders to come to the line here for heat number 13. Mark Baseby in red, Ben Hopwood in blue, Josh Bailey in white, still unbeaten by a home rider. We were talking about Drew Kemp, this kid's on fire too. Ayres is in yellow, he's only dropped 1 point as well. Ben Hopwood He's only been beaten by Josh Bailey and Drew Kemp. Mark Baseby, well, he was a winner last time out. He'd like to be a winner this time out. He's going to have to work extremely hard if anything's to come his way. Starting marshal Chris Cass pulling a line. Well, it's going to be third successive home defeat for the Warriors, but this is some team they're up against here. And the correct Ayres goes in front. Baseby in second place, Hopwood in third place. Bailey is at the back. If he wants to stay unbeaten, he's got some work to do, and he's going to try for it here. He's gone past Bailey. Baseby rather, and he's coming past Hopwood as well. Look at this here. Hopwood on the inside, Bailey on the outside, and it's gone right past the top two Warriors. Ayres in front, Josh Bailey in second place, and this is going to be a third successive 5-1. What a performance from the Fen Tigers. Theirs is one of the smallest, not quite as small as Plymouth when they go tomorrow. They're going to have fun down there, that's for sure. But Ayres in front, Josh Bailey in second place here. Ayres looking for his teammate to go round this turn here. He knows they're going to get some celebration. He knows the points are going to suffer, and he knows it's a big, big win here. It's over his shoulder, over the line they go. Ayres takes 3. Bailey with a tremendous race there, comes through for 2. 1 to Hopwood, none to Baseby. Well, how about this for the scoreline? 13 heats on the board. The Isle of Wight have 28. Mildenhall Fen Tigers have 50. Scores
number 13,
don't lie, do they? My word, what a performance from the visitors.
This time because
so we've got just 2 heats remaining. Points are safely in the bag for the visitors. We've won this one in super style. No doubt about it, really have turned on a blistering performance. Warriors have played their part, but they just simply haven't been able to live with them. So here we go then. Heat number 14, the penultimate heat. Danno Verge is in red, Shaun Tedham in blue, Ryan Kinsley in white, Matt Marson is the rider in yellow. Marson's 4th ride so far. He has picked up 2 and a bonus. Kinsley's been pretty useful as well. Verge has struggled 4 points here today. Tedham hasn't got any. So here we go. Away they go. The charge for the first turn. Charge for the first turn. It is Danno Verge who's gone in front. Verge in front. Kinsley in second place. Third place it is Marson. Tedham is at the back once again. But Danno Verge is leading the way here, and he's pulling away. He's looking good. Kinsley still chasing hard in second place for the Fen Tigers. Running in the youngster. Danno Verge in front here. Goes into the bottom turn. Not a surprises when he came here to the island, but he does enjoy the island life, and he does enjoy winning races. He's looking good at the moment. Comes around this first and second day. He's not picking up the chase. He's in second place. Third place there, Matt Marson. So we're looking at a shared heat here. So this will bring an end to those run of 5-1s. Look at this here. Virgin is comes around this turn. Kinsley still getting closer and closer. Virgin's got to be careful here. They're down the back straight into the bottom turn. Verge is holding it tight into the line. Kinsley's going to give it one big blast on the outside, and he's going to cock him right there. Look at that. Unbelievable. You wouldn't think the points were won, but they are, and they've done it again in style, super style at that. Ryan Kinsley comes through, he grabs a handful of throttle on the last corner and flies past Danno Verge to take the victory. Marson takes 3rd place. That means it's 2 to the Warriors, it's 4 to the Fen Tigers, 30-50 the scores with 1 race remaining. And Ryan Kinsley coming round to the applause of the crowd as a few have made the trip over from the Fens here tonight. But what a victory that was, super stuff indeed. go back to the pits very, very happy because they really have racked up plenty of race wins.
2 to the Warriors, 1 to the Fen Tigers, and the Warriors now have 30
Super stuff.
and the Fen Tigers 54. Heat number 15 next on the programme. White, Josh Bailey, and yellow-black.
So here we go then, the riders at the line for the final time. Heat number 15, Ben Hopwood is in red, Mark Baseby in blue. Josh Bailey, still unbeaten by a home rider, is white. Ayres only dropped 1 point, he is in yellow, but they got a 5-1 over this pairing back in heat number 13. Can they repeat it again here in heat number 15? Very, very probable. Hopwood and Baseby will have ideas of their own. There's Hopwood this time in the red helmet, Baseby in the blue helmet. He's off that favourite outside gate. Kemp, well, settled in for 5 races, 5 wins. He's finished the meeting on a 15-point maximum. The way he's been going, fancied to win this one if he'd have been in it as well. Phil Kirk in the pits with a grin bigger than a Cheshire cat. And why shouldn't he have? It's been his debut as team manager. It's his first season, took over this year. Done a very, very good job. So the starting marshal calling them into line. Green lights on. And away they go. Ayres going to the first turn. Baseby on the outside. And it is Ayres who shuts the door, takes over the lead. Bailey's at the back. Baseby in second place. Hopwood in third place. Here comes Bailey trying the outside run. He tried it before. He's gone past Hopwood. He's going after Baseby. Round the first and second turn. Bailey trying the inside run here. Ayres will try and slow up Baseby here, but he doesn't need to because Bailey has gone through him in super style. Ayres in front here, the Fen Tigers are really rounding this victory off in a wonderful, wonderful show of power. Into the bottom turn, Ayres, he's only dropped 1 point all night. Josh Bailey has been unbeaten by a home rider. Campos was unbeaten by a home rider. That shows you just how good this Fen Tigers side are. Ayres looks over his shoulder, lets Bailey come round him. Bailey will finish off with a win. He started off with a win and he's going over the line with a win. Bailey victorious, second place. Ayres third place there goes to Baseby at the back. Ben Hopwood. It finishes 1 to the Warriors, 5 to the Fen Tigers. There's the scores on the doors, unbelievable. The Isle of Wight 31, Mildenhall at 39. 59. 39 would have made it respectable, but it's 59, believe me. It is 59. It's been a wonderful performance. Super speedway from the visitors. The Warriors have worked them hard. It's the Fen Tigers who take the victory. Let's run through the individual match scorers. And we start with the visitors. Number 1 there, Josh Bailey, 13, paid 15, unbeaten. Sam Bebee scored 2, Jordan Jenkins 7 and 1 bonus, Ryan Kinsley 7 and 2 bonus, Ayres 4, 12 and 2 bonus, paid 14 out of 15.
1 to the Warriors,
Kemp down there at reserve.
Winning time
15-point maximum, Matt Marsden 3 and 1.
Final score
All adds up to
59
for the Warriors. Well, Mark Baseby
congratulations, Fen Tigers, good job done here tonight.
With 3. Scott
Best of luck
Campos
as you move on to
Danno Verge
tomorrow
4
for the
and
next
2.
national trophy
Ben
fixture.
Hopwood
We will be
scored
bringing the Fen Tigers round for a quick lap of honour, and we would appreciate you
Portwood
staying and just showing your appreciation for a fine night's work.
So, victory for the visitors by 31 points to 59. That's it from us all here at T2TV. Thanks to SpeedwayPortal.com. See you shortly. More Speedway, home of the Warriors. Good night.